control. Ravage as well, which are long cooldowns. T1 doesn't have those long cooldowns. They can just run and gun a little bit more. They can be a lot more aggressive for gyrocopter support if they want to be. And I think it's a 50-50. I think with the Flame Guard standing for as long as it does now, it feels a lot easier for Young PH to still secure farm. You lose out in the region trade. And you're seeing that
right now, John. Yeah, Young PH may have gone a bit too far, and he's going to pay for it. First blood will come out. That's kind of what I was worried about, John. Because at the end of the day, you're on our hands. And I suppose the one saving grace right now for YG is the fact that you've got this Tide. AT's doing a great job just being able to farm up and get that CS. But hold that Thorcus top lane. Zephyr in big trouble. Does pop a salve, but is not going to be able to survive. Zorain.
He just doesn't clear it fast enough. He's very vulnerable without items and clearing out these big camps.
Young PH, he's in big trouble again, John. Homing missile, gonna follow him down with Carl, and the Siphon's out. The Ember not looking to survive through this one, as they had the level 6 earlier on Carl. No remnant away from Young.
You see any hero come up, they're likely dead.
Young PH is gonna show up. Remember, he is only level 5 right now, and the Fire Blast is going to come out. They knew he was coming, so Whitemon waited in the fog as Ravage is going to be thrown out. AT needs to salvage this situation, and they might be able to pick up Whitemon here on this Ogre. Arrow's going to connect, they'll get him.
Really have many options left to stop this.
Yeah. I mean, even top lane right now being forced in here by Cuckoo, so both just two lanes being kind of harassed here by T1, and they're going to have to address one of them. They're going to try and go on to Cuckoo here on that Dragon Knight as Kish is still around, but now the stun comes out. Kish, where's the reaction timing? Did he have no time walk? Maybe that was the case, as time walk
out. They managed to get the angle on T1, and it's just such a rough void game. Down bot though, AT.
Yeah, AT are going to be forced down here by Carl as they have the exorcism once again, and AT will at least hand the high five over. So he knows he was going to die.
Tag with Cuckoo.
Yeah, Zorain, he's the one who's actually been caught out, as Whitemon will continue to chase him down, but does not have the mana for the Ignite. It was only like 2 or 3 mana off. Nevertheless, Skill 8 even showing up here, trying to go on to Zephyr. Young PH is going to show up with the chains into the arrow, and that'll be a nice pickup. YG, opening.
They had this beautiful ward near the lane in the tree line, so they spot out some of that smoke. Just lets them get in position. They'll commit onto Whitemon.
They'll have to get something, John. They've spent so much time here, but Cuckoo's going to jump in. He's got the Mirana. Ravage is there, though, AT. Going to get a 1-for-1 so far, but Kish is already gone. No Chrono even being thrown out here by our Void, as they even found the Ember. That'll be another. AT, he's going to try and TP on, and he will barely make it. But is it really even worth making it at this point, John? I mean, this game 1 is so one-sided, as Carl's just moving in for more now. Onto AT they go. The Tide is going to survive for now, so instead they'll go after Zorain. And this is Carl on his own, just diving T2 towers. The glimpse is going to be there. Maybe they'll be able to punish this Death Prophet and find themselves an opening, as Arrow is not going to land, so he can try to run with the Static Storm being dropped, and now Kish does move in. They almost have the kill, and they will get it. Carl getting a bit too greedy, but now Cuckoo's jumped in again, and they've got Kish. Oh, they've got the Void another time. It's just terrible news. Even with the Death Prophet kill, it's just not good news.
Oh, no. It really isn't. Like, they can't do anything. They do manage to find Zephyr on his side. AT's prolonging this, but to no extent.
Young PH, he's got 3 remnants, but does he have the time to get it off?
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. Skill 8. He's got no leap charges for another 5 seconds, John, so he'll try to juke them out the old-fashioned way, but Cuckoo is right all over it. Does get another. Land it once so far this game 1. It's T1. They're just speedrunning this game. They are not interested in dragging this out whatsoever. As the tier 3 tower is just about to fall, Gabby will move back in. Still about a minute on that Aegis timing. As Krish now, he'll jump in. There's a 3-man Chrono. He's going to try it to Carl as the Ravage is there to follow up. It's a great setup here from the side of YGs. They've got Carl down. They'll go after Zephyr too. They'll find a second, but can they keep going? Gabby's now going to reset, but he wants to run back. Never mind. He's going to turn back around onto AT. Does at least get the Tidehunter down before he does need to retreat, but they're not retreating. It was all a fake back, as they're going to find another. Zorain to go. That'll be a double for Gabby. Tier 3 tower down. Can we make it a triple? I think we can. That'll be 3 kills to go the way of T1. But YG, they're not going to give up yet. 2 buybacks being committed, they'll move back in, but no, Young TH is gone. There is just too many stuns available from T1.
Way too much. Nearly every single hero has a disable. There's just nothing YG can do. Especially since they already use Ravage, Static Storm, and Chrono. There's that great high
They did synergize very well with the Ravage Chrono. I'll give him that. T1, who have they spotted? Well, Kish is showing on the map right now, so Zephyr will start moving in with that homing missile. Stun is there from Cuckoo as well, and this will be just perma-stun. My goodness, T1 just playing no games here in this game 1, and can I just say, John, Cuckoo has been on fire on this Dragon Knight.
Oh, yeah.
And YG, again, they're just not going to find an opening. Maybe Cuckoo, but he seems just a bit too tanky right now on that DK to deal with. Unless you have the whole team surrounding him, that is.
Dire's middle tower is under
And it just seems like YG want to take this triangle back, but again, they're just not doing it in a convincing fashion. Maybe now, chains out, Whitemon, he'll comp the arrow, but again, they're running. Cuckoo, he's right in, no hesitation, they've already got Kish down. Ravage or not, they just delete the Faceless Void, as now AT's in trouble. He will try to delay this as much as possible. In the meantime, Whitemon finally dies, and Carl does jump in for the Chrono, but where's the damage? He did no damage, John. GG.
Yep. It was a tough game for YG. They went for the Void pick. They had no synergy. They had triple melee cores with a Void. They had a Mirana that could stand outside. They had Static Storm from Disruptor. When those ults were down, there's no way. And that was a great jump in from Cuckoo at the end. He found the Void, gets the stun as the Ravage Static Storm was coming up.